Hello everybody and welcome back to Fenton Central. Right, moving on from the last episode, I've started to work on the track on this board where we left off last time. The double track is in under the crossover there up to this point here, and I've also pinned in this curve, which is the reverse loop, just to here. Brought the line down from there as well, but I've left this section here. This is where I'll be wiring for the reverse loop, so I'll put that piece in last once I've worked out what wiring I need to do. Also started to rough in the scenery down here and place the tunnel portals where I think they'll be fitting best. Single one there. There'll be a mirror probably about there on the other side, and I'm going to put a little bridge in here, probably that sort of angle, which can then go across here somewhere up to where the farm will be on top down there. Probably put a farm and maybe some other, like a village or something up there. I'm thinking double portal there, another one about there, and a single one just recessed slightly back there. And I think that will probably be all right. Now I'm going to leave this side for now. I don't know where they're going to be, probably somewhere here, but we'll decide on that once I've got these lines in here and decided what topography will be. No idea what I'm going to put here yet. So that's all drying at the moment, so when that dries I'll start on this track here and bring this through, and also the single track which is down there, which will run down that way and pop out on this here and connect up with this line eventually via that point that I mentioned. And this is that's the exit from the station at the top. Okay, so we'll let that dry, and I'll do a bit more and I'll be back shortly. Okay, so that line is now in there all the way around, glued in position. Sorry about that. I brought that tunnel mouth forward. I was going to put it right back there, but I don't think there's any way to link that tunnel that far back. I couldn't work out how to do that, so brought it forward, and then you've got the slope just going down there to it. The rest of them are in. I think these positions will be okay. Quite tunnel heavy. And then the other one down there, easier to get that one further back than the other side, I think. You probably won't be able to see it very much anyway because of the height of the scenery, which will be going over here at some point. That's just trying to get the level. I put in, walk over here, these bits were from the old layout. They're already stuck together, so I've just decided to put them in there. That'll give a level which is very similar to that level there. So I'll be able to put something over the top as a lift out section. I won't need to go all the way down. I'll probably, I don't know, maybe do it in two. Put a small piece there and then another piece up here, perhaps. We'll see about that. So I think what I'll do is I'll just carry on here in this area first of all. Intention is to put a road coming across here, so I think I'll do this little bit here next. So bear with me and I'll come back shortly. Okay, so this little bit is in here now, as I mentioned. I can just move across here, get my finger in. There'll be a road across here, across this bridge going out this way, and I'll probably put a gate or something in here with a little pathway along this area. Still need to build this up a little bit, and then that will be access into that little field down there. This is all drying at the moment. This is all just recently sprayed. It needs weathering, so it looks like this. And I think what I'll do now is I'll build this bit up with the plaster cloth, and then we'll carry on from there. Okay, won't be long. Okay, so done a little bit more here. Popped in where, as you can see here, where the bridge is going to be going, just across there. But more of a farmer's bridge than a major road or anything like that. And just pushing in there. The roads need to chop out this a bit here. Obviously that will go, as I mentioned, along here into this field here, which will be quite a narrow field. Road will go somewhere over there and possibly across here as well. Again, as I've mentioned before, I'm not 100% sure what this is going to look like at this side. But I've positioned this piece of board in here. Obviously this will be a lift out, part of a lift out section, which I'm going to do in two pieces, I think. It's just sat there at the moment on roughly the right height. Just pop it back there. So what I'll need to do is build this area up here, probably as a fixed piece. I won't need to take that part out. Obviously if this lifts up easy enough, then that part can be fixed. It's only fairly narrow, really. I'm not envisaging having any issues under here, but I do like to keep it clean where possible, so it's going to be useful to being able to take it off. I think there'll probably be another piece over here, tunnel mouths somewhere down here. Not exactly sure where they're going to be yet. Possibly lining up with that edge there. Might be a good spot for it. And then obviously we could put a village or something probably at this end, and the farm over here. I think that's what I'm probably going to do. But who knows? These things change. Obviously this will be covered over here as well, and I think possibly straight across there. I've got a few huge sheets of this stuff, so I may as well use them. Okay, so I'll carry on there. Need to do some more filling in this area here. As you can see, that just follows on from that area there. Need to do something with this corner. Not sure how the transition is going to be at this point here, whether to actually put it on there, which hangs over here. So sorry, my finger's a bit close, but I think that might be the best way of doing it, actually. Yeah, good idea, me. I think they'll do that, but I'll definitely need to chop that off, because it just looks a bit silly. It's certainly coming out way too far. Obviously the side there needs to raise up that way, so I'll need to chop probably this corner off, and we'll go from there, I think. Okay, so I'll get some more done and I'll show you the update shortly.